Hi, everybody, and welcome into the 2021 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Soccer Media Day. I'm Nick Vasos, the voice of the Kansas City Comets and the Major Arena Soccer League. I'm also anchor at Fox 4 here in Kansas City. Now we are joined by Benedictine College men's head soccer coach, Mr. John Sosa. Coach, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well, Nick. Thanks for having me.
Coach, you're headed into your second full season as a head coach for the Ravens. What's it been like for you, and what are you most looking forward to this year?
You know why? It's a great experience. You know, this is an unbelievable institution full of great people, and no, we have a great program here with the men's soccer. Looking forward to it. Obviously, every year you're trying to make yourself better. You're trying to make sure that your program continue getting better. We're coming from having a very different kind of season with COVID and whatnot, but we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, how's this year? I know it's been a lot different, probably a lot easier than it was last year with the starts and stops. And I've been chatting with coaches around the conference about that. What was it like from your standpoint, John?
You know what? It was challenging. It was challenging because, as much as we wanted to, enjoy ourselves, there was always something in the back of our head that we needed to worry about, right? This virus was something that is no joke, obviously, and we always needed to be aware of it. We always needed to protect ourselves from it. So for the most part, we did a very good job, with limiting the amount of cases that we had to deal with. We didn't have to have any cancellations within our program. We didn't have to postpone any games. So at least we came in on the good side of it. And now we were able to play. Obviously, we managed to kind of just deal with it the best as possible.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Coach, how's preseason gone so far? How have your practices been as your team, gears up for the regular season? What's it been like so far?
So it's been, so far it's been great, right? We got our upperclassmen. They came in on Tuesday the 10th, August 10th. So we started a little later, and then our freshmen came in a little bit later after that. So they came on the 14th, which was last Saturday. So we got a couple of good sessions with them. We have one scrimmage against Johnson County Community College where we were able to play mostly all the upperclassmen with the exception of some injuries that we've been dealing with. But we were able to put in, a good 30-minute performances from some guys where we were able to challenge them physically, see kind of how they came in. Tonight we have another friendly game against Kansas City Community College, and it's going to be the same thing, right? We're going to pace ourselves, just kind of, concentrate on the fitness aspect of it, where players are going to be allowed to play another 30 minutes without a break. And to just kind of, help ourselves assess where everybody is after that. We have tomorrow off, so the guys can try to recover. And then our first game of the season is actually the 21st. So our season is, it's kind of taking off quite a bit quicker than expected. With that being said, we're trying to manage ourselves, making sure that we keep everybody healthy, that we don't over push. We understand the first few games of the season. We're still going to have to treat those as some sort of preseason. Because we can, we just have to make sure we pace our guys to make sure that we can keep them healthy. But it's been great. It's been great now having everybody on board. We have 17 new guys. Out of those 17, we have 5 transfers and 12 freshmen. They all came in very good shape. They all came excited to be part of the program. And we're very excited for a lot of them. We're expecting some of them to come make immediate impact into the program. And we're looking forward to it.
Are you excited about the 17 newcomers to your team and mixing in with perhaps the upperclassmen, and how does that all work out for you? What should we be looking for the Ravens this year, Coach?
So every year, I'm sure every coach kind of does the same thing. We're always trying to improve. The way we recruit, the way we looked at our team, we looked at areas that we need to improve, and then we recruit accordingly. So having this group of guys that we brought in this year allows us to think that we're going to be able to improve the team. Obviously, we took some big losses with a couple of players that graduated, but we feel pretty comfortable that the guys that came in are going to be able to contribute in big ways. We have a good group of leadership, some seniority, guys that have experience. We have a returner, Guillermo Macasa, that is going to be a fifth-year senior. He comes in with great amount of experience. He had a very good summer playing locally at the UPSL League, where he was able to perform and score all kinds of goals. So we have a good group of guys to lead this young group that just came in. And like I said, the expectations here, we want to be one of the best teams in our conference. Our conference, it is the best conference in the nation. And we just want to make sure that we go to compete with the top guys.
Yeah, it's you have repeated that. Every coach I've talked to, coach, has said the same thing, that this is the toughest conference by far. And you guys finished 5th in the Heart last year. And again, that's among really, really good programs. What is it going to take for you guys to inch up those standings in the Heart and even better than what you guys have been doing so far? What's it going to take? What do you think?
I think one of the biggest things last year was we lost quite a few guys due to injuries, right? So if we managed to stay healthy and we managed to have consistency within our games, I can assure you we'll be able to be above the number 5 team in our conference, right? That's what we aiming for. That's one of our goals. We want to move up. We don't want to be number 5, right? So we always make team goals at the beginning of the year. And I can assure you that some of those goals do not say we want to finish 5th place. So we're excited for it. We're doing all the prevention to try to make sure that everybody's healthy. We have more depth than we had last year, which is good. So no, we're looking forward to the start.
Coach Sosa, I've had the honor of watching you, play professionally for a decade for the Kansas City Comets. You won a title with the Comets in the 13 and 14 season. And now that you're the head coach at Benedictine, I asked this of Coach Shimless and Coach Wardlaw from MNU and Park University, and about the opportunities that a school like Benedictine can offer a player who is looking to play at the collegiate level. One, you're going to get a great education. And number 2, for those players who may want to dip their toe in the professional waters, this regional area, this Kansas City area, is really a neat spot. And Benedictine offers a chance for players to either play for, Sporting 2 or Sporting or the Kansas City Comets or whatever leagues that are out there. What does it say? I mean, shed some light on how Benedictine could prepare players who may want to try to go to the professional ranks before they start their business life.
Correct. So, having a little bit of experience and after graduating college a long time ago myself, and having gone through the process of wanting to play professionally outdoor, finishing in the indoor game, I have a good understanding what it takes to be there. And that has been the biggest thing with me, right? We have guys, we sit down with every single player, we draw down what their goals are, and then we talk about how do we make those goals become reality, right? How do we reach those goals? And how, one of those things is if you do want to play professionally, there has to be a level of preparation, a level of sacrificing that you have to do in order to prepare and make that level. It's not just, talent. And I think that has been a pretty good thing for me to be able to share with these boys, based on my experience. So they understand that it's not just talent. You need a little bit of everything, right? You need to be able to sacrifice. You need to have self-discipline. You need to understand what it is that that takes to get there. And we do have some guys that are, that are interested. We actually have a couple of guys that we were able to bring out to do kick-arounds with the Comets throughout the summer. So Coach Leo has already had an eye on them, and he's kind of waiting for them to graduate college to give them an opportunity, hopefully. But no, that's kind of how we try to help those.
And you're getting ready to embark on another season for the Comets, right, Coach?
Correct. That's the plan. That is the plan.
That's kind of a balancing act there, right? Responsibilities as head coach for Benedictine, and then responsibilities as a professional. So, and you're a dad too.
Correct. It's one of those things where my AD here, the school has always been very supportive. When I came in as an assistant coach, that was something that I mentioned to them. I expressed to them that was something that I would like to continue pursuing. I love this game. I live this game in my veins. I want to continue playing as long as I can. Obviously, I'm at the long end of my career playing wise. But as long as it doesn't interfere with what I'm doing here at Benedictine, My AD is very supportive of it. So yeah, we try to make sure that we balance it, understanding that Benedictine is my priority. This is my full-time job. But if I get a chance to continue kicking the ball and enjoying what I do on the side, then I'm gonna continue doing that.
And lastly, what are your expectations this year for the Benedictine Ravens?
Let's win a championship. We're overdue on that one.
All right, there you have it from the men's head coach at Benedictine College, Mr. John Sosa. John, great catching up with you and wish you all the best of luck this upcoming season.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.